All right, hi guys, as promised, today I'm going to be showing you how to actually play the piano. So when you look at it, you see a lot of white keys and a lot of black keys. But what do these keys mean and how do they work? And is there a name for them? Yes, there is an answer to all of those questions. So let's get started. So the first thing I want you to notice is there are sets of 2 black keys and there's sets of 3 black keys. I'm going to refer to those as your twins, because there's 2, and your triplets. Next to every set of twins, to the left of the twin is a C. To the right of it is D. To the right of this twin is E. So to the left of this black key is always C. In fact, if we look at the whole piano in its full length, there are actually 8 octaves of C on it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look for my twins, my 2 black keys together. So here's my first set of twins. I'm going to go to the left, and that is C. So let's count how many C's there are on the piano. There's 1. My next set of twins, go to the left of that. 2 twins, 3 twins, 4 twins, 5 twins, 6 twins, 7, and 8. Even though you can't see any keys up here, this is a C right here. You'll notice it's the same. So now that we know the C is always to the left of the twins, let's see the notes here near our triplets. So always to the left of this triplet is F. And so if we find our triplets, you'll always find an F. So let's find some random set of triplets. How about right here? You go to the left of this black key, that is an F. Now you're probably thinking, Miss Jones, why are you saying a bunch of letters for the piano? Well, if we know in our musical alphabet, it is limited through the letters A through G. And A through G is on the piano. So if I tell you that this note right here is C because it's to the left of the twin, do you know what this note letter is? If you said B, you are correct. And what comes after B alphabetically? Before it, I should say. A. So that's right, we have A, B, C. Do you know what comes after C? D, E, F, G. So A through G. That is our musical alphabet on the piano. And the black keys up here are to make those notes sharp or flat. So if I am to play a C to the left of the twins, and I want to make it sharp, if it is sharp, it always goes up. So that becomes C sharp, and it sounds like this. If I want it to be flat, like a flat tire, it's going down, you go down from the note. So if it's C, C flat, go down because it's going flat, it is now that note. And here's the little bit of tricky part is that sometimes these notes can have different meanings. And what I mean by that is, like I said, if this is a C flat, well, this is also a B natural. So it's a little confusing, and it all depends on what your key signature tells you and whether you're moving up and down. So that's a little bit of the trickier part of the keyboard. But now that we've gone through that, let's go ahead and look at how you would play the keyboard. So whenever you sit down at it, you want to get your wrist high up on the keyboard. You don't want them to fall flat. It's really hard to play like this, and it's lazy. So you want to have rounded wrist. So your wrists need to be curved, and your fingers, you want to look like you're a cat clawing, or spider fingers, you may have called them in elementary. So with your spider fingers and your wrist naturally curved, just rest them on the piano. So not this, this. And this is the natural curvature and spider fingers that you want. And so naturally, my right hand wants to gravitate towards C, which is to the left of the twins, like I told you. And my right hand pinky, or my left hand, my left hand pinky wants to gravitate towards the C on the bottom. My position that my hands are in right now is called concert C piano. And it sounds a little something like this. I can play my 5 notes, and this would be in the key of C. And I can even hold a triad in my left and play something different in my right. Or vice versa. You guys may have recognized that sound because maybe Miss Buchanan plays that for you in your vocal warm-ups, or you may have heard someone else do it. So we know this as the hand position for regular C. I shouldn't have said concert earlier. So this is just regular C. Now, if I want to put my hands in the position of middle C, you go to the piano and you find where the middle is, and that is your middle C. So for this one, it is right here. Or if you want to do it by numbers, let's count. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. It is my 4th C on the piano is middle C. And whenever you want to put your hands in the position of middle C, your thumbs actually go together on it and your fingers just rest naturally on the rest around it. Ooh, jazzy. So that is the middle C position. So today in this video, we talked about the twins and the triplets, and I made sure that you guys really recognize that to the left of this first triplet is C, because if you can find C, you can play a lot of different pieces as well as do the 2 hand positions that we talked about. And just for review, those 2 hand positions were middle C, where your thumbs come together on C4, or regular C, where your pinky on your left hand goes to C3 and your thumb on your right hand goes to C4. And so I'll go ahead and I'll play a little song that I actually learned when I was 10 years old, and for some reason it's stuck in my head. So let's hear it. And that was my 10-year-old self's favorite song at the time. And I played it in the C position with my pinky down there and my thumb right here. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. But thank you so much for paying attention. And I hope on the app now with the piano that you're playing with that you can have fun and you can identify where middle C is, as well as middle C hand position or regular C position. Thanks, guys.